Welcome back. A group of 30 women are being celebrated by the St. Lucia National Reparations Committee, NRC, on Thursday evening for the organization's 7th monthly National Reparations Lecture. NRC Chairman Earl Busquet gives the details in this report. The St. Lucia National Reparations Committee, NRC, is all set to host its 7th monthly National Reparations Lecture, but with a major difference, honoring 30 St. Lucian women who have contributed to the island's history, education, arts and culture, and preservation of its Creole language and African cultural heritage. Speaking more on the event, NRC Chairman Earl Busquet said the 2 Junes are the creme de la creme when it comes to making contributions to the traditional arts.
Now that's a long list, but the people we will be honoring, the women we will be honoring, transcend all of those fields: education, history, arts and culture, language, and the whole issue of our African cultural heritage. And the 2 top honorees tonight will be Honorable June Suma and Mrs. June Frederick. We refer to them as the 2 Junes. And they will be honored respectively. Ambassador June Suma was the top national awardee for this year. She received the St. Lucia Cross for her multiple contributions to all of the categories that we have mentioned: history, education, preservation of our African heritage, and of course her contribution to the reparations movement and the struggle against racial discrimination.
The event will also observe recognition of 3 international anniversaries in March: International Women's Day, March 8th, International Day for Elimination of Racial Discrimination, March 21st, and International Day to Remember Victims of Slavery and the Transatlantic Slave Trade, March 25th. Busquet said the 2 different sets of observations are well deserving of recognition and celebration.
Tonight we'll wrap all of these themes in our recognition and honoring of 32 out of 100 women whom we hope to have on a wall of fame. We will induct them in the Hall of Honor tonight, but the 32 tonight will leave us with 68 to be inducted at a rate of 18 per year over the next 4 years, so that on the 8th of May in the year 2025, on the 50th anniversary of International Women's Day, we will be looking to unveil the Wall of Honor, the Wall of Pride for St. Lucian's women, 100 of whom will have been chosen and honored by the National Reparations Committee and its allies in the name of St. Lucia.
Thursday evening's event begins at 7 p.m. and can be followed live online on the UWI Open Campus's Facebook and YouTube platforms. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Rochelle Gonzalez. On the topic of growing skepticism over the Oxford-AstraZeneca vaccine, the government of St. Lucia has been working overtime to assure the masses that the jab is in fact safe for the public. The World Health Organization as well as CARPHA have gone to great lengths to ensure the safety and effectiveness of the vaccine. However, the reports coming from Europe and other countries have cast a strong cloud of doubt in the minds of some. So, the Hot 7 team took to the streets to find out if these overseas reports have changed their minds about taking the jab. Here's what they had to say. Where there's talk of a COVID-19 vaccine, there is controversy. And the Oxford-AstraZeneca vaccine is no stranger to it, with numerous reports of blood clots and other side effects being felt in people who have taken it. Now, although CARPHA, the WHO, and the government of St. Lucia have stated that the vaccine is indeed safe, we here at Hot 7 wondered, is this enough to appease the masses? So we decided to ask them whether they are still interested in taking the vaccination. Here's what they had to say.
I myself put that on a hold because I like to see what's happening before I just rush into something which I know nothing about. So as for me, I'm not going to take it yet. I'm not saying I'm not going to take it, but I'm not going to take it yet. It's still under observation to see what is happening with those who took it.
So for me, I will not take it. Number one, it doesn't make no mix. Number two, it doesn't stop the corona. It doesn't prevent you from getting it. Just like typhoid and these other things. At school, I got it, and it was just one shot, and I never got typhoid or Bailas or anything. So, but that one is just helping your immune system. Whereas we have fruits, we have the sun, we have a lot of things there that can build up our immune system.
Because we have to take into consideration that over 20 million people have been administered with the vaccine, and only about 50 so far is complaining about blood clots. The fact is, and the fact still remains, that we want to bring a stop to the spread of the coronavirus. So then I am saying that what the doctors has to do is to identify the cause of what is causing the individuals to suffer this blood clotting.
Nous avons des certificats pour pas vacciner. Des vaccins pas faire pièces. On a là de bouche médecine. Bouche médecine a fait précieux pour nous prendre. Because nous pas connaître pas même vaccin because ni maintenant dans pays qui dit même vaccin exonica comme on là on pas baptiser. Yo ka dit ça pas bon on a certificat c'est pas même exonica qui là. So nous avons des certificats pour pas pièces vaccin.
Anybody to take it, but who want to take it, take it. But I am not going to take it. Because the vaccine is not preventing you from wearing masks. The vaccine is not curing the virus. It's not protecting the virus. Why should I take it? I am not going to take that.
To me, we have to take a vaccine is the Cuban vaccine. That's all.
Yes, the Center for Disease Control sent a message saying that if you have already taken the vaccine, and then you develop high fever, you should go and take a test for coronavirus. So that means if that is a good thing they're giving to people, why they're asking if you get a high fever, go for a test? That means that is not good. So St. Lucian should be careful of what they put in their body.
It's not done the St. Lucians anything. They should still continue taking it. Yeah, okay.
Well, you've heard their opinions on the matter. Want a chance to share your thoughts? Join us next time when you can have your say. Reporting for the Hot 7 TV News, I am Rochelle Gonzalez. Stakeholders of the Caribbean HIV response have launched the In Your Hands HIV self-testing campaign, which advocates for self-testing policies to be developed and implemented as part of a comprehensive strategy to ensure that HIV diagnosis does not decline during the COVID-19 pandemic. Even before COVID-19, the Caribbean was not on track to achieve the 90% testing target due at the end of 2020. A survey conducted by PANCAP and PAHO showed that during 2020, facility and community-based HIV testing services were reduced in 69% of countries due to the COVID-19 virus. The World Health Organization recommends that HIV self-testing be offered as an additional approach to facility and community-based services. Evidence shows that self-testing is safe and accurate and increases testing uptake among people who may not test otherwise. You're watching the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. When we come back, we have the latest weather.